It's ACC versus SEC in this episode of our SEC Dynasty on College Football 25. We had our first loss. Alabama lost to Florida State. We're going to try to avoid that here in this video. We'll see Tennessee take on Syracuse in what could be a bit of a challenge. We'll see. Again, I expected to beat Florida State, but our defense really let us down, and the Noles came back and won that game against Alabama. Before we get to the Tennessee-Syracuse game, let's take a look at what happened when South Carolina went up against Virginia Tech in another SEC versus ACC matchup. First play of the game, Lenoir Sellers drops back to pass and shows what he can do as he eludes the defender, finds an open receiver, and yes, Lenoir Sellers is going to be a lot of fun to play with in this dynasty. This time going to use his legs again. Roll to the left side. No one's going to get there. It's a touchdown, and South Carolina off to a quick 7-0 start. Next drive, pass. This is complete inside the 15-yard line. Sellers delivering through the air, finds an open receiver right in the middle of the field. Touchdown, South Carolina. 14-0 here. Last play of the first quarter. Wide open receiver. He gets behind the defense, and he's going to take it all the way for the touchdown. South Carolina rolling up 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, ground game was working in this game as well. We punch it in for the touchdown. We'll go to the second half, and yeah, we pulled away. This game not close at all, and our defense really played well. 59-6 as South Carolina makes a statement here in their opening game. Would Tennessee do the same? Let's find out. First quarter, this pass complete. No, incomplete. Dropped by the receiver. So a third down on the opening drive. Aguilar throws, and that's incomplete. So Syracuse defense stepping up here, getting a stop. Our defense, though, played really well. Got us the ball right back. We'll go to the ground game here. Pick up about 6 on the play. Now trying to set up the screen. But that Syracuse defense really getting in the backfield. This time, though, we're going to scramble, pick up the first down. And finally, the offense has a little bit of momentum. Back to the ground game. No, it's play action. Aguilar is going to get that one batted down. So Syracuse's defense really playing tough early. Aguilar looking to the right, rolling, going to take off and run with it. And a nice little gain there. So it'll be third down and short. And we go try to pick it up on the ground. It doesn't work. Had to punt it away. Syracuse flips the field on us. We get it deep in our own end. And though we get a good, nice run there on first down. So ground game gets us out of the, we were right there on the goal line. So trying to get this run game going. Now we're going to throw it, and this was really an ill-advised throw. Lucky that one was incomplete. Third down and long, and that one's going to get knocked away. So this is a defensive battle here early. Going to the ground game, this time going nowhere. And yes, the defense for Syracuse playing really well. Luckily, our defense has held them to 0 so far. That pass is going to be complete, so it'll be third down and medium. Going to try to throw for it, and there is an open receiver. Finally, we get something going. Out to the 35-yard line. Ground game. Best run of the day across midfield. So offense, as we go to the second quarter, maybe starting to get some rhythm. This pass is in traffic. Terrible decision. Knocked away there. Back to the ground game. And that's what seems to be working for us a little bit. We are running the football a little bit better. And they'll pick up about 11 or 12 on that play. Aguilar to throw. This pass over the middle, complete. And we'll pick up about 7. So it's now 2nd and 3. That pass complete to the tight end. A nice little gain there. And we are in the red zone looking for the first points of the day. And there goes that ground game again. Running it down inside the 5. And finally trying to punch it in. No, we would not get in. So it's now 2nd down and goal. Going back to the ground. Cannot get in as we get to the 1-yard line. Let's try it one more time. And this time we do get in. It's a touchdown for Tennessee. So it's 7-0 here in the second quarter. That pass complete as we've got the momentum here with that touchdown. And again, our defense playing lights out. There is a short run on that play. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the ground. No play action. Keep faking myself out. That pass, though, is complete. Nice route. Got open. And we are in the red zone. Looking to pick up another touchdown. And not going to get much on this play. Still 7-0. This pass swung out to the right side. That's complete. So it'll be third down and short coming up. Going to run a little option play. The pitch. Can he get there? No. Defense makes the stop. It'll be 4th down and 1. We're going to go for it and try to get. We want a touchdown here on this drive. That is going to be a run play. That is going to pick it up. Boy, he barely got it. And so then on 1st and goal, right up the middle, touchdown, Tennessee. And we're up 14-0 now. late in the second quarter, trying to get some more points before halftime. And again, the run game really starting to pick up. The pass game, maybe not so much, but the run game really working in this game. Taking a shot at the end zone here. That's knocked away. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Aguilar in the shotgun. Going to hand it off again. Try to bounce back to the right side. Not doing anything there. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. And we'll roll to the right. Can we get past these defenders? No, we're going to launch it. And that's caught. Not a great looking play, but it worked. And we'll get a field goal here before halftime. So a 17-0 lead. Really, it's the defense that we have to give a lot of credit to in this one. Actually, Syracuse did come down and score, so we get the ball back with under a minute to play, 17-7. Not a lot of time. We'll try to get some points here. There's a 1st down, 35 seconds to play. And we're going to go play action here, swing it out. They're leaving these receivers open underneath, so we are moving the football. Back to the ground. No, play action again. And we'll dump it off to the running back. That's not going to do anything. So 24 seconds now. Aguilar to throw. Taking a shot. And it's bounced in the air and incomplete. Another ill-advised throw. The secondary of Syracuse really making this one tough. Aguilar, though, going to take off and run and dive for the 1st down. 14 seconds to play. Now looking. And we're going to run again. Try to get into field goal range. And, boy, nice run, but he fumbles the football. And with 7 seconds left, we will not get any points. So we go to the second half. Syracuse comes down. They score the touchdown. So it's 17-14. And then it's an interception. So all the momentum has now flipped to the orange here, the Syracuse orange, and it's 17-14. They come down and score a touchdown. We're down now 21-17. Trying to get something going. This has not been a very good performance from our offense. Turnovers and just a lot of negative plays here on 3rd down. In trouble. Launching down the field. We've got an open receiver. Oh, boy, they left him wide open, and we are all the way inside the 40-yard line. That could be just what we needed. Just over 5 minutes to go. Back to the ground game again. That's what has been working for us in this one. Under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Aguilar looking, rolling to the left, and stops and throws complete for the touchdown. And that was a big-time play. Probably the best play of the game so far. Our defense now stepping up, getting us the ball back in great field position. Must have been a turnover, and we paid off with the touchdown. So a big-time swing there. We're now up by 9. This pass complete as our defense gets another stop. And again, a lot of credit has to go to the defense in this game. Now we go to the ground. Although we do have 30 points, so I guess the offense is doing okay too. We're going to go here, pick up a few. In the shotgun, Aguilar looking, still looking, finds a receiver. It was not an accurate throw, but it was a nice catch. And we're down to the 10-yard line, and we have a chance to really bust this game wide open. A short run there. Now final play of the 3rd quarter. A swing pass to the right. That is going to go nowhere, really. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 as we open up the 4th quarter. Again, a chance to make this a 3-score game. And there it is. Touchdown. Nice pass. Nice catch. Nice route. And so actually it will not be a 3-possession game because it's a 16-point game. We must have missed an extra point. I usually simulate the extra points, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Anyways, 16-point game. Under 14 minutes to play. Trying to run some clock. Trying to, one more score. This game's over, you feel like, the way our defense has played. And there's a pass out to the left. And, we really flipped this game around. Syracuse had the momentum. They had the lead. But our defense luckily played well. We finally put together some nice drives. And we have a chance here again to get some separation. There is a short run there. So 3rd down and 9. Aguilar looking. Fires. Complete. And that's going to be a touchdown. So it's like we wore down their secondary or something. I don't know, because it was really tough to pass earlier. But now we're getting open receivers all day long. And there goes Joey Aguilar running it into the end zone. A strong second half from him and from our team, as we will win this one 51-28. So we avoid the upsets from the ACC. So far, SEC is undefeated except for Alabama. We got a big game coming up, though, another SEC versus ACC matchup when Clemson will host LSU. So that's a big one coming up in our next episode.